Now, in today's video, we'll be attempting to answer a very important question that I believe every individual must ask themselves at one point in their lives or the other. And that question is, who are you? What is your personal identity? Who do you want to show up as every single day in your life in a world filled with a bunch of other people with different personas and different identity? Now, providing answer to this question is so important because until you find the answer to this question, you can never show up as the best version of yourself. And that is how you need to be showing up every single day if you want to elevate your life, if you want to move your life to the next level. I'm obsessed with the idea of personal identity because it is so important to me to show up as my truest self every single time, especially because in this day and age there is no such thing as originality. Everybody wants to be like everybody else, and that can be so boring. And I have tried so many methods, and there are some that work and some that do not work, and I can tell you without a doubt that the best way, the quickest way, the easiest way to know your personal identity is by spending time with yourself. It's basically by knowing yourself. You should be curious enough about your life, about the things that you like, about the things that make you happy, and the only way you can know those things is by spending time with yourself. Spend time with yourself, get to know yourself as you would get to know other people. Ask yourself why. It is not enough to say, I like music, I like baseball, I like basketball. Why do you like those things? By finding the reason behind your love or hate of certain things, you would have access to a well of information about yourself that you did not even know you had within yourself. I've always liked books. I love to read. I love to disappear in the worlds of, mysteries and stories and things like that, but I didn't really know why. But when I started asking myself, why do you like books and not basketball? Why do you like books and not football? I realized that I am more interested in the adventures of life than in the dopamine hits that you get from like sporting activities. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not athletic in any way. I'm just saying that I would rather disappear in a world of characters, of mysteries and thrillers and the rest of them. It is so important to me to be creative, to think, to allow myself explore other possibilities. And I can tell you that I am a better version of myself. I get more from life and from books than I would get from certain things, and that way it kind of shows me what I should pay attention to, what I should focus more attention on. Another thing that you need to do is to be conscious. Now, for example, sometimes in life you stumble upon things by accident. I've never imagined myself as somebody that would enjoy karaoke, but then one day I went to a karaoke bar and it made a lot of sense to me. I had the most fun when I was there, and I was like, oh my god, this is something that I never thought was possible before, and now I'm interested. Now, when you start showing genuine curiosity about the things that pertains to you, about the things that you find interesting, you get to experience and come up with like new concepts that you were not exposed to. I guess what I'm trying to say is that on your journey to discovering your personal identity, it is very important that you stay present. You pay attention to details. You are just like a scientist now going through various experiments, trying to figure out why this works and why this doesn't work. And as with scientists, you should be taking notes. You should be paying attention. If you don't like dancing, for example, and one day you go out and you just for some reason had a blast dancing, you should be curious, like, why did I have a blast now? I know what it feels like to want to take the easy route out, to want to conform, to want to do what everybody else is doing. And coming from somebody that has been there and done that, I know that it always pays to figure out for yourself who you truly are, what you truly identify as, what your avatar is, what your persona is. That is the only way you can live up to your greatest potential. Now, it is also very scary, especially when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're wondering, oh my god, can there be more to me than what I'm seeing? I can assure you, if you're in that phase, that there is more, and you have to, it's just like peeling back an onion. You are multifaceted. There are so many things, so many interesting things that you would find out about yourself once you take the time to know yourself. To know yourself is to build a home within yourself, for yourself. And how do you do that? You have to be present. You have to live in the now. You have to be genuinely interested in the things that pertain to your life in order to attain or to get to that point where you can say, you know what, this is who I truly am. And you can say that with confidence, knowing that you have done the research, you have paid attention, and you can tell without a doubt that you showing up every single day as your authentic self. So I hope this video makes sense to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and leave a comment. Be nice, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah, mwah, mwah.